Can a 5-year-old eInk tablet keep up with the competition in 2026? Well, today we're going to find out. Let's talk about it. Welcome everybody back to 2530 Media. I am Aaron Reed. Hey, if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you're enjoying the information that you're listening to, go find that like. So today we're going to be checking out a tablet that was released over 5 years ago to see if it still can compete with the newer, faster eInk tablets that are out there on the market today. So if you guys guessed it right, we're going to be checking out the reMarkable 2. So let's take a look at it. So the first thing that caught my attention out of the box was the build of the tablet. This is going to be a 10.3 inch black and white non-front lit EMR tablet. And look at the brightness of this screen. The reMarkable 2 was released in 2020 with a 10.3 inch Canvas 2 display, 1404 by 1872 resolution, 226 ppi, paper-like matte writing surface. I believe this is going to be etched glass. EMR pin input, battery free of course. It's telling me I have up to 2 weeks battery life. And of course the dimensions are going to say 24 by 6 by 18 by 8 by 0.4 centimeters. So you guys can go ahead and check out the rest of the specs here on tablet. What I like about the reMarkable platform is how the UI is presented to us. So right here we're going to be looking at the home screen. And what I like about this is I can have all of my information literally in one place. No matter if it's a PDF, an EPUB, notes that I've started on tablet, or notes that I've started on the partner app with text input, or if I copy and paste and bring things over into a note. All of that information is going to be stored right here front and center for you to be able to organize, view, use, whatever it is that you want to do. So if you look at your filing system, you can have a folder, subfolder filing system. And if I had any notebooks that weren't inside of a folder, they will be presented here. So the supported documents for the reMarkable platform when it comes to importing are going to be PDFs and EPUBs. When it comes to exporting, you have the PDFs, PNGs, and SVGs. So if you have any images that you want to bring on tablet, like you see here, I have a cover that I made for a notebook. It has to be converted to a PDF form. Once you hop into that PDF form, you have the freedom and ability to create whatever notes you want to create, whether if it's a blank page, a line page, a template that's provided on tablet, or a template that you got through the reMarkable methods, which we will talk about later on when we talk about the Connect subscription. You can have all of that stuff inside of one notebook with your PDF or your EPUB. I'll show you guys. I'll change the template for you right quick. So now let's explore the rest of the tablet. If you swipe down from the right, you're going to get battery information. You're going to get your network information, and you'll have the ability to put it on airplane mode or hop in a screen share. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to access the main menu of the tablet. From here, you have a couple of different options of things that you can do, from navigating to your files, filtering through your information, checking out your favorites, viewing your tags, and even checking out those integrations. Integrations is going to be where you can set up that cloud-based storage like your Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. Further down, you're going to have your trash folder. This is where those things that you delete go before you permanently delete them off the tablet. The next set is going to be your guides. This is where you can just see the user manual of the tablet. And of course, you have your tablet settings. This is where you can go in and change things like your fonts, your security settings, your passwords, set up your networks, and everything that you would do to set up your tablet. So the bottom center of our tablet is going to have some choices. Search is where you're going to be able to search through your information via tags or handwritten search. The plus sign here is where you can start folders, start quick notes, and even set up some handwritten notebooks. If you want to start a quick sheet, simply select quick sheet. If you want to start a new folder, you're going to select start a new folder, and from there you have the opportunity to give your folder a name, and you can apply a tag that you would like to apply to your folder from a selection of tags you already have here, or you can also create a new tag. Once you do that, you're going to hit the create button, and now you've created that new folder. And of course, you have notebook. If you don't want to create a folder, but you need something a little bit more robust than just a quick note or quick sheet, go ahead and create that notebook. When you go to create your notebook, similar to your folder, you have the opportunity to give it a name. Choose if you want that cover page to be the last viewed or the first page. And then, of course, you choose through the templates that you would like to use for your tablet. Now let's check out a writing sample. So one of the last things I'm going to show you guys within the UI of the reMarkable platform, once you've created your folders, you've created those notebooks, and now you're really getting into your notes. You're getting some writing done, journaling, planning, whatever it is that you're using your eInk for, and you want to quickly jump between notebooks, folders, those recent things, those favorites. There's a quick way to access your information. With a quick two-finger swipe down the center of the top, you're going to pull up this menu. This menu is going to give you access to your recents and your favorites. So those things that you've made a favorite will pop up here. So all of my favorite notebooks, these are notebooks that I jump back and forth through frequently. And it doesn't have to just be a notebook. It can be a notebook, it can be a PDF, it can be an EPUB. Those things will appear here. If it's not a favorite, but it's something that you recently opened, those notebooks will appear here as well. So you guys out there who have followed my page for any amount of time, you know how I love to use my Lamy AL Star EMRs for my digital writing needs, and I love these things. However, the reMarkable 2 pen, this styli is one of the first stylis that came with a device that I actually wanted to use outside of the Kindle Scribe Premium pen. Now, I like this styli because of the weight. For a pen that comes with the tablet included in the price. It has a nice weight to it. I like the eraser that comes on the pen. It actually feels like a real eraser. And of course, you're going to have that palm style nib for your writing experience on that etched glass. And I like the weight of it. It actually is a little bit heavier than my Lamy AL Star EMR. And compared to the Kindle Scribe Premium pen, they're going to be about the same length, with the reMarkable 2 styli being a little bit heavier. It has like a textured coating on it that makes it grippy enough where it's not slipping out of your hand, but not uncomfortable to use when you write. And I primarily use this on the reMarkable 2, but from time to time I do still use my Lamy AL Star. And I like the nibs that came with the reMarkable 2 so much that I actually put them on this Lamy AL Star to use. So guys, that was my first look at the reMarkable 2. So for those of you who are already familiar with the reMarkable platform, you probably had the reMarkable 2 years ago. But for those people like me, in 2026, this is their first experience with the reMarkable 2. I think it's a good tablet. Yeah, it's a little slower than some other tablets that are out. Doesn't have the newest screen tech, but the screen still performs great. And while it's a little sluggish, not as snappy as some of the newer tablets like the 10.3, Supernote Manta, Note Air 5C, and even 4C, Penstar eNote 2, and some of the other tablets that are out there. It's still fast enough to compete, and you can write and have a great experience when using this eInk tablet. So the next couple of videos, we're going to go over my use case for the reMarkable 2. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm using it, some of my workflows that I'm using it for when it comes to my creative writing, planning, journaling, and completing tasks. And then we're going to take a deep dive into how you can organize your information on the reMarkable 2 and use that awesome reMarkable partner app or desktop app that they give you guys at a little bit of a cost. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the reMarkable 2 so far. Do you think it's a little bit too old, looks dated, not fast enough, and you'd rather spend the money on another device? Or if you're looking for that entry-level eInk tablet, maybe a change of pace tablet from something else that you're daily driving, or you're just interested in reMarkable like I was, and you want to check out the reMarkable 2. You should be able to pick this thing up for about $399. I got mine from Best Buy. You can find it on Amazon or reMarkable's official site as well. So thank you for checking out the video today. Part 2 of my reMarkable review will be coming out in a couple of days, and then we'll roll into that and let me know what you guys think. So guys, thanks for checking out the video today, and we'll be looking for that part 2 of the reMarkable 2 review that's going to be dropping in the next couple of days. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.
Yes, I know that I'm forgetful. So that is why I'm going to make a note and set an alarm to call you and remind you and myself about the book signing. Right. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Also, set the alarm. This ain't so bad. Type in, it lets you type, go back, reMarkable 2. Oh, he definitely might not be getting this back.